Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Grand Blue Season 2 Episode 5 reaction. Alright, the previous episode, it was another funny episode. The first part was the girls were having like a little girls party, and there it was revealed that Aina's university are having like a little festival kind of thing, and apparently each ticket can they can invite four, or was it five? I don't remember. People. So she got a ticket, so she gave it to Chisa, and all the boys Kohei and we had Yuri. All of them were like, "Oh, we want to go," but she doesn't want them to go. In the end, there was that last section, that funny part where everyone was like doing like a little talent show, kind of, to make Chisa pick them to go along with the using the ticket. At first, it seemed like they will have to pick between them two themselves because there's more than four. Eventually, it turns out one of the guys has a friend who also has a ticket. So by the end of it, it was, we got to see that everyone will be able to go. So it got a happy ending. So let's see what happens today. I'm guessing we're going to go to the festival. So let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is a preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah? What? Read the room. Oh no, he's going to do something. No, stop. Is he? Yeah? Yuri-chan. Keiki Cafe? Bro. Yeah? Wow. Right. Yeah? I wanna see. Oh, okay. That's a Yeah, you two have to do it as well. Yeah. Why did you say that, bruh? You. Yeah, he did. And Kohei as you didn't he do it as well? Yeah, he was there as well. The VA, yeah. 8 hours. No, I think she'll say like I'll give you like a position. There you go. Ah, it's even better than. Damn. It was all caked up in makeup. Bruh. Yeah. Um, is she has the makeup on. Yep, there you go. Wait, why are these two not putting on makeup? I was gonna say, why are they not? They should do it as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're cross-dressing. They didn't recognize her. Them. It makes sense. Yeah. Bruh. Bruh. Oh god. Yeah, well, nah, college boy. Yeah. What? Oh, that's why they didn't give them makeup. That's crazy. That's actually a good idea. Oh wait, is that Um. Uh. We're just some random strangers. Oh. True. Bruh. Oh, who the? Oh, that's. Okay. What's the set of? Oh. Yeah. Well. Obviously not. One person is already gone, so you'll need to stay here. Right. Oh my god. Hmm. Nah, he's just joking. Come on. They're friends. What? He's and what? Damn, crazy. Oh my what? Yeah. Um yeah, change your voice. Okay. Right. Yeah, they haven't. Right. Oh my god, they're all focusing on her now. Him now. What? Damn. Crazy. He is. Oh, they're gonna. He's gonna give him them 90% alcohol. Come on. Bah! What is this necktie? Oh. Oh no, here we go. Ah! Right? Well, yep, there you go. 96%. Nah, that won't do. Oh my god. He definitely did something. Why is it? Oh my god, he didn't even get one. Ink? I was like, why is it so. He's like, thank god I didn't get it. Oh my god. She's going. What is he going to input? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. All of that happened within that amount of time? Oh, she's here. He's like, this is why you gave I gave you the ticket? This is why? Bah. Yeah? Alright. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, there's only one left now. The guy who wants his order to be taken. That guy's still there. He just wants his order to be taken. Okay, everyone forgot about him. What the hell? Okay. Hmm. Oh. Second half. Oh no, I think they've taken all the makeup. Yep, they've taken all the makeup out. Bruh. They're like, what? Oh, he's still there. So. Wow. Right. They're not allowed in the police station either. Yeah. Oh no, they tried to trespass. Oh damn. Oh, that's just gonna end. I love how they just completely didn't show the other guy at the end. There was that guy. Or wait a minute, am I tripping? There was another guy, right? Who was like, "Oh, my order, take my order." They didn't even talk about him at all at the end, and so he's inside still. Oh, there you go. There he is. There he is. Okay. So there you go. That was today's episode. So yeah, obviously they were able to get in, and Yori's group, that is Yori, Kohei, Aina, their group, they went to the cafe first, and Kohei and Yori had to dress up as well, and I love that. I love the plan that they made. They were like, oh, okay, so you two will not have makeup on because the everyone who will come will probably try to pick us up. We don't want any of that nonsense. So you two will not have makeup on because you two will be like the bait. So everyone will go to them and leave the others alone. That was actually a really good plan. And yeah, and not only that, we had the other group also come in, which was his friends group, and they were talking so much crap about Yuri, and Yuri was like, "Ah, you know what? I'll teach you a lesson." Oh, and I feel like you can see he couldn't go full out because they didn't even have the spirit, like the 96% alcohol. So he had to like make do with ink. If he had like the 96% alcohol, things would have gone crazier. Like, yeah, so yeah, it got tamed down a little bit. Right, but anyways, yeah, okay, wait a minute, there was another part which was never really brought up after that. You see that section where Kohei was like, oh, I'm going to go, and like when they needed someone to take care of the whole VA situation, like like the whole a few things over there, they needed a few job done. So Kohei was like, I can help out. um you see this girl who comes in later, friend, Maya, was that her name? uh yeah, Azusa says like, is that you, Maya? Yeah, so this girl, so she is the sister of that other girl, I guess. Okay, just a minute, let me just double check. Yeah, what are you doing, sis? Right. Yeah, so obviously they're siblings, and you know so this part, Maya here, I don't know why they didn't really elaborate. I think they'll probably get to this later. But when Kohei went, you can see she was like, when Yuri was like, oh, he's like, he's just like that, forgive him. And Yuri says like, yeah, he's every bit as gross as he looks. And Maya was like, oh, that's so mean. At which Yuri's like, oh, but okay, I guess that's how someone's hobby comes off when you don't get it. And he says like, true, that's exactly why I also believe this. And Yuri said something. He's an, oh, okay, now it's either going to be something extremely crazy or it's going to be something nice. So I don't know. Yuri's track record said he's going to say something absolutely ridiculous here. But I don't know why they never brought this up after that. Maybe we'll get to this later. You know. But I feel like there's a high possibility he actually said something nice here. Because, at the end of the day, they're friends. Whatever it is, however smack talk they talk smack against each other and insult each other, at the end of the day, that's just banter. It's not that serious. So that's why I think it, like, there is a big possibility that Yuri said something nice there. But I don't know, I just cannot envision Yuri saying something nice. Like, seriously. like yeah, he has said a few things like nice here and there, with the whole situation with his sister, if you remember, when he kind of encouraged her and told her that, oh, I understand that you want me to go back, that episode. And there's a few times when he is quite serious, but because of his whole, like, comedic character, I just can never envision him saying something actually serious and nice. So, let's wait and see what he says here, because they completely stopped here, didn't say anything, and we didn't even see the whole conversation getting brought up at all after that. Maybe next episode, because I'm guessing next episode we'll probably get to see more of Kohei. We'll probably get to the whole, that section, the whole, the VA, like the VA that will come and do a performance. Maybe we'll see that. So maybe we'll get to know more about that over there, like what he actually said, Yuri actually said, or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, and that's the thing, like, when Maya said that, oh, nobody will, like understand you if it's a hobby that you do not share with others, it's not that popular. Yeah, it's not really that serious because this is Yuri and Kohei we're talking about. They're just saying stuff to each other. There's a lot of things Kohei says to Yuri, which obviously he doesn't mean, but that's just banter, and so does Yuri. They over exaggerate things, and and that's the whole part of being friends, you know. So that kind of thing. But anyways, that's why let's wait and see what actually Yuri said over there. I'm very curious. Anyways, um, yeah. So I'm assuming like Maya have had something in her life which she probably liked, and other people couldn't accept it. Maybe that's why she's saying that. Like speaking from experience, maybe. Right. Anyways, I think we'll probably get more context to that whole section later on. Right. And then we had the whole their friends come in and Yuri starts trolling them one after the other. I love how he's like this is a funny thing. He knows how to push their buttons because he knows exactly, because they're all friends, they know he knows what exactly is going to work. So I love how he singles everyone, like each of them out, because he knows if I single one of them out, everyone will jump in against it, because this they're all trying to pick the girls up. So he knows that if he singles them out and says something about a particular someone, the others will jump in that bandwagon. And that's how he's like eliminating every person by singling them out and just taking them out. That is hilarious. Because if he said something to everyone at the same time, it wouldn't work that way. They'd probably be like, what the hell, Like, but yeah, he singled them out. First, he singled out that guy, the guy with the necktie, the weird patterned necktie. And he's like, calls him like, like virgin and all that. And everyone's like, ha 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 ha, funny, And then he switches to the other guy. What's his name? The Oh no, then he says like everyone has like is gonna get cherry cocktail. And then he switches to the other guy and the one who has a girl. And he just messaged her with the picture. And now everyone else is like against him. Like that's what it is. She's singling in them out and just making the whole situation work out perfectly. Um yeah, and that's how by the end of it everyone got arrested except one. He gets that guy arrested who has his hands over her shoulder. Gets him arrested, gets the other one arrested as well. Everyone's out. And then they start squabbling amongst each other while the one guy who just wanted his order to be taken is just left inside. And I guess you could say he was the only one who survived that because, he was that forgetful, forgettable. I guess nobody's like paying attention to him. Like, he's just there. Right. Also, another thing, I think he's the only one who didn't get singled out by Yuri, right? Because Yuri singled out each and every one of them except him. So he, from the very beginning, he just got forgotten. Wait a minute, let me check. Let me double check. Yeah, first he targeted that guy, the guy with the necktie. Then, yeah, then he gives them the ink thing. Yeah, then he singles out that guy, the guy with the girl. Then he singles out the other guy with the glasses. Yeah, so Yuri didn't single him out at all. So even Yuri like, literally didn't even, like, you could say, kind of forgot about him. That is crazy. He got in, he just got like involved in the crossfire with the whole, the drink that they got, the ink drink, and the other stuff. but he was just there. Like nobody paid attention to him. Nobody paid even took his order, and he was just there. And even later on, when the second half of the whole thing started with when the girls didn't have makeup on, even then he's just there. He's like, guys, can you take my order, please? I'm here from the very beginning. I'm just sitting here. Right. Yeah, but anyways, Yuri and the boys, they do not know how to give up. Obviously, uh, they have the they have the shonen anime slash manga soul in them. So they're like, you know what? If they have taken out all our opportunities to get in normally in a lawful way, we're just gonna break the law. We're just gonna trespass now. We're just gonna climb over the fence now. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, and that's where it ended. So next episode, I guess we'll see them trespass into the whole thing, and more shenanigans, I guess. At first they were like, forget it. But then as soon as they saw the second half being like, oh, they're not with their makeups on, they're just like, yeah. Also, I feel like whatever happens, Yuri has to get in, because if he doesn't get in, especially in this situation where they're all the makeups, they have taken them out, or everyone who will be coming here will probably try to pick up the girls, especially Chisa. And if that happens, Nanaka's going to destroy him. Like Nanaka literally told him that make sure nothing happens. So if any of that sort of things happens, he is the first one who's going to be taken out. So he has to go in whatever happens. Even if nobody else is able to get in, he has to get in. Otherwise, Nanaka is going to make sure that he doesn't come back at all. He'll be dead. Nanaka will kill him. Right. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that was basically today's episode. Um. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess we'll see more of Kohei in the next episode. Let's wait and see, because I am kind of curious who this voice actress is going to be. Because they have been. Well, what's the name? Kaya or something? Yeah, Kaya. So I don't know. The fact that they have been talking about this voice actress from like the past episode makes me think this voice actress will be like someone important, or I don't know. I don't know. Just because they're kind of like talking so much about this voice actress, and I'm guessing we're probably going to see her in the next episode. So I'm just thinking maybe this character will become important, or maybe not. Maybe this is just be a one-time thing. I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, another very funny episode. Oh, that part was also pretty hilarious, where the police officers were even like, "Get out of here! Do not, do not get inside the police station." You know, because they were like ready to strip and everything to be, so that they can get in. But yeah. All right. And what else? Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that was today's episode. Right. Oh, another thing, which is okay, so they kind of explain why it is like so crowded. Like, you know, like obviously it is the university is having like a festival. Like, yeah, it makes sense. There will be people coming in. But the fact that it is like so difficult to get hands on tickets, one of the big reason is that there's a television crew here. So turns out they are, yeah, there's a Izunoko wildlife broadcast. So they came here to Yeah, no wonder those tickets were gone in a flash. That's why everyone's like trying to get in, and because it's a very big deal. And not only that, obviously the voice actress is also someone that a lot of people is probably coming to see, because like Kohei, there's a lot of people who who likes voice actors, singers, idols, and these type of things. So they have like a separate fan base completely. So they are also like hurrying. Can we imagine? Just like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people will probably not get this, but because but I personally, like obviously I love anime, and like I love anime games and all that, but I personally really like the voice actress and actors behind the characters as well. like personally, like there's like few voice actors and actresses that I absolutely like I'm a huge fans of. For example, voice actors, you could say I'm like probably the biggest fan of Mamoru Miyano. Like whichever like character he's playing, and like I am like so hyped. Like I'm like one of the biggest fans of him. And out of like the voice actresses, you could say Miyuki Sawashiro. Like I'm such a big fan of Miyuki Sawashiro. And a lot of other voice actors as well, like Maya Sakamoto, and who else? Rie Kugimiya. Rie Kugimiya was like one of the first voice actresses who I like really like back when I started watching anime. Mamoru Miyano has been at the top for me from the very beginning. He still hasn't gone down. I don't think there's anyone who will be able to take Mamoru Miyano's place, for me at least, because he's something else. Anyways, like what I'm trying to say, I just went on a tangent. What I'm trying to say is, like I know there's a lot of people who do not really care that much about voice actors and actresses, but there are people like me, and not even me. There's people who are even more of a bigger fan, for voice actors and actresses than me as well. And those people, at if this is like someone like that who's come, like just it's like maybe like one of the most favorite voice actor or actresses. This person, what was the name? Kaya, or was it Maya? Kaya, right? Yeah, this person who is coming, Kaya. If like there's obviously so many people who probably are like huge fans of her, they are going to do whatever it is needed to get their hands on the ticket and come here. So that's why it has become so huge, this whole thing. And and Kohei is like a biggest example of that, because at the beginning he wasn't really that much interested. As soon as Aina mentioned that the voice actors will be coming, he's like, I'm going there, whatever happens, you know. So right, like in a sense you could say he's probably the only one who doesn't have any intention of picking up girls. He just wants to go and support his favorite voice actress. And he's ready with the glow sticks and all. Right, that's good. I like it. Like while everyone here is just like doing their best or whatever, their worst, I guess you could say, to pick up girls, he's just like, nah, I'm here for I'm here to support my favorite artist, and he's here for that. And you know what? That's very respectful, I think. Out of everyone here, I think Kohei deserves to be here the most, in my opinion, because everyone else is just like doing whatever. Right. Anyways, oh boy, let's see what the boys do next episode, if they're able to. I'm sure they will trespass, but the question is how long. Will they be caught? If they're caught, they'll probably be thrown out, and I don't know. Their wanted posters will probably be out. Like, oh, these guys, if you see them, arrest them. If they trespass, that's definitely going to happen, and they'll probably be barred to get into the festival even in the future. They'll be like, we'll keep your faces in mind next year when we have a festival like this. You guys ain't getting in. You're barred for life. That might happen if so like, yeah, you can trespass, but make sure nobody get sees you, and nobody catches you. That's the thing. So yeah, let's see if they can pull that off. Anyways, that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 5 of Grand Blue season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.